That's just my kind of game. But you're daisy if you do. Yeah. Shit. Now I got me some Monster Import, and I poured half the can into my cup. That's the green stuff you see in my cup right here. That Monster Import's pretty good. What up, Gene? How you doing, man? I'll tell you what's up. Eagle 20s, non-filter, no filter, $3.75 a pack. I'm doing good, Sam. Thank you for asking. It is rather hot today in Casper, yes. I got a paycheck from my dishwashing job. The owners of that place are awesome people to work for. And I went and put $30 back into my bank account. And then I had $30 to spend. There were about $33 to spend or so. So went and took care of some business. Hey, Gabby. Now, as I've said before in my last Facebook Live video, I'm going to make a conscious effort not to complain about my situation with the dating scene. You know, I'm trying to be more patient with it. So if I'm trying to be more patient with it, then, you know, why not also avoid complaining about it if I can? You know, the right girl will come along eventually. You just got to be patient. Good things take time to happen, unfortunately. You could spend several months waiting and then it all just comes together so smoothly. Now, I went to the Loaf and Jug that I seen that hot-ass green-eyed chick smiling at me at. And right before I went in there, I saw this giant crow or like a small raven, one of the two, fly by Loaf and Jug. And then it was like, oh, hey, cool, one of my spirit animals. Interesting. Went and bought me a sandwich and a stick of jerky and some Monster. Yeah. Got me a ham and cheese sandwich. That way I got some food in my stomach for the day. I'm not just going around taking care of business on an empty stomach. Fuck that shit. I tell you, if I won the fucking lottery, I'd help my dad find his '66 Mustang he had in high school, and I'd buy it for him. Like, here you go, it's yours. I'd make a donation to the Casper Police Department. I'd make a donation to poverty resistance. I'd make a donation to the hospital I was born in. I would invent something useful that would make the world a better place. Trust and believe I'd build my dream house. The clock tower in my dream house would be about as tall as the one in Cheyenne, but a lot wider to accommodate them 48 bells. Oh my God, that'd be a sexy clock tower. Oof. He's creepy and he's kooky. Altogether spooky. Autistic and a little bit sadistic. It's Gothic King Cobra. Just kidding. The parody on that, though. Yeah. Now, if I won the lottery, I would respectfully quit my dishwashing job, and I'd be making wands in my dream house. I'd start selling staves and scepters and wands. My batches would be bigger. I'd have more wands for sale. And I'd sell them dirt cheap because I had the money to easily make them. And that way my fans could get legit shit, you know what I'm saying? I could have my workbench set up in my parlor. Now my dream house would be solar powered. It'd be made out of solid stone with a solid steel frame and steel roof. There'd be lead and cement in between the frame to make it apocalypse proof. The glass on the windows would be super thick and bulletproof. There'd be a giant security wrought iron fence gate surrounding the entire property. I'd have maples, willows, and pine trees replanted, fully grown around my property to create some spooky forest-like atmosphere to go with my mansion. It would be very nice. I got that cobblestone street leading from the front gate all the way to the front door, wrapping around the side to the goddamn garage, which walks into the parlor. Yeah. I'd be set. And you think I'm a hermit now. You think I'm a hermit now. Wait till I build my fucking dream house, dude. I'd leave to hang out with friends, maybe go to the bar on occasion, buy groceries and tobacco and all that sort of thing, and then, yeah. Trust me, if I won the fucking lottery, Cobra Craft wands would still continue. I mean, you gotta have something to do to entertain yourself. You can't just ring bells all day. I mean, I could, because I'd have my own 7 acres 4 miles outside of town. Yeah. They call it the Cobra's Church. You can come learn magic and how to make wands and shit like that. Yeah. Why do you think I'm replanting a bunch of fully grown trees around my house? That way, if I want fresh wand wood, I got it. I'd have 4 secret passageways. 1 would climb the clock tower. 2 would be in the kitchen. And then, like, 1 would be in the parlor. The 1 in the parlor would lead to the basement. The 2 in the kitchen, 1 would lead to the pantryway. And 1 would lead to a small workout room. I'd have like a Bowflex and some weights. I wouldn't be worried about a treadmill, to be honest, because if I got like 7 acres of land, you know what I'm saying? And there's no sense in stressing the dating scene. I mean, I could end up winning the lottery and getting a record deal and weed becoming legal in Wyoming. This would be 3 awesome things to have happen. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that would be so fucking lit. I win the lottery, fucking weed becomes legal in Wyoming, and I get a record deal. Dude, I would be fucking set. All these haters could kiss my hairy white Asperger's. I would be set. Dude. Okay. So check this out. A magic mic is basically when you're fucking a chick and the lights are out. You tell her you gotta go to the bathroom real quick, and then you get up, and then your friend jumps in instead of you, and you start fucking her. Yeah. That's pretty fucking horrible, to be honest. I mean, I appreciate the fact that Scotty's trying to get me pussy, but you know what? Some things are better worth waiting for than trying to force. You know what I'm saying? There are three kinds of people. There are three kinds of people in the dating scene. People like Scotty can go out and get pussy whenever they fucking want to. And then you got people in the middle who can get it, just gotta have a little help on the scene. And then you got the third people, which you try helping them and no luck. They have to wait for it. I would categorize myself under the waiters. You got the players, the getters, and then the waiters. The players like Scotty can easily go out and get it. The getters can go out and get it. They just need a little bit of help from their friends, maybe. And then the people like me who have to wait for it. I hear a lot of chicks say they want a dude with big muscles and big dick and this and that and blah, blah, blah. And they look right at me and say it, and I'm just sitting there going, really? I mean, I take it as a compliment, to be brutally honest, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, I don't know. I've heard chicks sit there and say, how is he single? Your guess is as good as mine. You know, the last couple of relationships I've had, I put 110% into it, and I do the best I can to support the girlfriend I'm with, and I treat her like a goddess, and they break up with me. It's like, what the shit? I'm not gonna trip about it because that's their fucking loss, not mine. Yeah, that is kind of a scumbag thing to do, actually, and that's nothing against Scotty. He was just trying to be a homie and help me out. But in the past, every time Scotty's tried to set me up with a chick, she backs out. And then Scotty looks like a huge asshole for it. And it's not fair, but that's life. You know, you can't force chicks to like me. If they have high standards, it is what it is. I have high standards too, so I really can't judge. I mean, there are people who are homeless. There are people who have diseases they can't get rid of. There are single moms busting their ass to provide for their kids. So why the fuck am I complaining about being single? That's just my point exactly. You know, I'll sit here and then on the news you see someone helping someone else out. Maybe you watch a YouTube video and you'll see people helping each other out. And it's just a refreshing feeling to see people doing good things for other people for a chance instead of, you know, the usual treating each other like shit. Cheers to healthy junk food. Those guys are good people. Don Picton presents a rather interesting question. He says, what if two dudes magic Mike a chick with no rubbers and she gets pregnant? Who is the dad? Oh, shit. And that's exactly my point. That would be what they call a Jerry Springer moment. Like, Jerry, Jerry, Jerry. Now, the main part of my wand business does come from me making them, but I have a lot of help from my dad and from my fans, and I greatly appreciate that, so thank you. You know what I'm saying? The wand business is starting to take off very, very nicely. And I'm going to have to go to Ace Hardware tomorrow and get a can of orange spray paint. Now, the glow-in-the-dark Max spray paint that I need is only found at Walmart, and nowhere else carries it. I mean, I got enough Mod Podge to finish a couple more wands here and there, but you know what I'm saying? I definitely need another clear bottle of Gorilla Glue, clear Gorilla Glue, and some more Mod Podge. But these are things I can acquire as I get the wands done. I'm not in a rush to get those supplies. I just know that, you know, as the month wears on. Now, if I go on Keeper Cast this weekend, then next week I can get supplies to finish my next batch of wands. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And people have accused Topher of being a troll. I disagree. He's a genuinely nice person, you know, and stuff like that. Let's see. Would you sperm Would your sperm be more magical and powerful than Scotty's? What kind of fucking question is that? I don't fucking know, dude. Even if I did, I'm not gonna answer that. Like that's nasty, dude. Why would you ask that? You people are fucking weird, man. Got this Doc Holliday mustache coming back in quite nicely, if I do say so myself. Kind of that Western cowboy sort of mustache, like, hey, how you doing? Kind of makes me look like Jack Sparrow just a wee bit. And chicks think Johnny Depp is sexy, so that works out in my favor now, doesn't it? But why is all the rum gone? I'm Huckleberry. That's just my kind of game. I don't know about y'all, but I think Western history is fascinating, seeing all these legendary people grew up and stuff. Billy the Kid, Doc Holliday, Wyatt Earp, you know. Jesse James. Well, history in general can be quite fascinating, but Western history is quite interesting because you're seeing the turn of the century and you're seeing technology get better. People are going from muskets to revolvers and shotguns and lever actions, which means firepower is getting more sophisticated. And you learn about someone's fucking history. When you learn about someone's history, it gives you a new perspective on that person completely. You also see an awesome time in history where slavery is abolished, which is even cooler than the technology they have. You're seeing a time where America is trying to progress forward, but still kind of, you know, where you cowpokes would run the saloons with their 6-shooters and play poker and smoke fat cigars and spit in brass spittoons. But what's a video of just talking? I should probably bust out a little bit of guitar playing. Just for the fuck of it. Got me a nice, delicious, fat cigar for later. Blazing Saddles, I don't think I've seen it. I might have, it sounds familiar. I think it's a Western comedy. Hey, Therese, what's crack-a-lacking, girl? What's up, Chance? Hell yeah. I mean, for $3.75 a pack, you really can't beat that. My goddamn vacuum broke on me earlier. I go to vacuum my floor, and the vacuum starts spewing smoke, and I'm like, son of a bitch. I says to myself, it must be a Monday. Must be a Monday. And I says to myself, you know, I'm not going to let my vacuum breaking on me ruin the rest of my day. That's the best attitude to have sometimes. Is when life throws you a curveball, just say, you know what, I'm not going to let it affect my outlook on life. Fuck it. Fuck it. Pating, who might be patinging me on this fine afternoon? Let's take a look here. Talon Johnson hit me up. What's he want? Right on. Good to know. Good to know. Gotta love electric guitars, man. They're just a wonderful instrument. Can I play Round and Round by Rats? I wish I could. I don't know how to play that song. No. Play Robert Zombie. Oh, Rob Zombie. I don't know any Rob Zombie on the guitar. It's embarrassing. Call myself a guitar player. And I noticed something. My nails are rather long. It's good to have your nails nice and trimmed. It's good to have your nails trimmed. It'll make the guitar playing easier, and it makes you a bit more professional. Like a little bit of guitar playing to lighten up your day. Let's see. Wow. Wow. Hold on a second, Facebook. Yellow.